wow, food would have been scarce, more scarce than what we are experiencing now, if not for Buhari's government. That is what Buhari is telling us. Very funny. Buhari says food inflation would have been worse in Nigeria without its government intervention. Which intervention have they put in place? President Muhammadu Buhari has said that the Nigeria is only imagining food inflation but not experiencing it due to the organized programs his administration initiated to boost domestic production. President Buhari, who made the claim in an interview with Bloomberg, said that Anchor Borrowers program has reduced country's imports and boosted rice production from 5.4 million metric tons in 2015 when he assumed office to 9 million metric tons in 2021. He said that Nigeria is making progress in food sufficiency as imports have currently fallen to near zero. We can only imagine what food inflation would be today had we not initiated organized programs to boost domestic production. And still, we do not grow enough domestically. Initiatives such as the Nigeria Anchor Borrowers Program, helping farmers compete against artificially lowered imports, have boosted rice production to 9 million metric tons in 2021 from around 5.4 million metric tons in 2015. Even in the years of drought, rice production outstrips pre-2015 levels. Imports are falling to near zero. We are making progress, President Buhari said. Meanwhile, the National Bureau of Statistics in April this year announced that food inflation in the country rose to 18.37%. This was more occasioned by the steady increase in prices of staple food across the country. Nigerians are just imagining it. They are not experiencing it. They are just experiencing. They are not imagining it. They're just imagining it. It's not what is this. Hey, now wow. So they don't even believe you are going through anything. They don't believe it. This man is talking out of sense. It is clear that this man is detached from the reality of poverty being faced by the masses, or perhaps he suffers from a chronic case of dementia. In civilized society, Buhari would have long been impeached. In fact, he would not have been voted into office. This is clearly the most insensitive government in the history of this country. The real problem we have in Nigeria is that Buhari is not aware of what is going on in the country. No need to blame him, as this is not unexpected for someone of his age. We must learn a lesson. We must avoid voting in an old man again as our president. It is time to vote for competence. It is time to vote for someone who can speak directly to Nigerians and not through special assistance. It is time to vote for someone who can grant an unprepared press interviews. It is time to vote for competence. Vote Peter Obi, Labour Party, for president. What a president. God, please have mercy on us. Let this affliction end. I think this man should be given another 4 years to rule. Maybe then, when this country is total ruins, those who supported him and still clamoring for his party candidates to take over in 2023 will receive sense. Lie. They won't receive sense. What a slap on the citizens of Nigeria if he actually said that it has never been this worse. Can someone remind him situation of things before he became the president? And he said, according to what he said again, that he's going to leave Nigeria. He's leaving Nigeria better than the way he met it. It is good our presidents do not talk at all, instead of him provoking us all the time. You impose bad government on us. You are still saying all these evils. Very bad. Well, there is God though. It is either, with all due respect, that somebody is pretending or not telling himself the truth, or has decided to live in self-denial or to deceive us as usual, or may not know what he's doing or what is going on in Nigeria. In fact, we all visit our daily market daily by ourselves, where different food items are sold and brought. We equally interact with sellers, farmers and buyers, and more importantly, we live in the neighborhood and interact with each other. So we are hands-on on the daily developments and happenings in our society. This our president's assertion suggests that he does not live in Nigeria but in another country. Otherwise, the summary of his statement is an insult to our collective responsibility. Shouldn't this man stop talking? Tomorrow he will come out to tell Nigerians that no one informed him that the economy scattered during his administration. This talk is baseless. This talk is useless. It doesn't have any meaning. People are suffering. People are dying. How would he know the situation of things in Nigeria? Buhari has been in power since the early 60s as an army officer, and for most of his life, he never bought anything with his money. All his bills, including his children's education, are funded by the government, so he can't even understand what we are going through. That is why we are telling the youth to be obedient, because old men will not be aware of their suffering. Yes. Which intervention? Useless government. He just open mouth and pronounce anything that comes out of his mouth. Brainless and irresponsible government. He always say out of Niger, so he doesn't even know what is going on. How worse can this go, Mr. Top to Bottom? Truly, there are lots of lunatics in government. No need to argue with them. Just get your PVC. That is just the only solution. If not, you continue to complain. I don't think this man understands the meaning of inflation. It seems that Buhari was talking about food deflation, and his government intervention made everything inflated in their prices. Oh, it's funny now. One needs to laugh because, oh my God. You just feel like crying. When you hear some things, you feel like crying. So you just have to start laughing because it's beyond human comprehension with the statements being made by this man, honestly. And some mad people are still clamoring for APC to continue. And Tinubu has even assured Nigerians that, and assured him that he's going to continue from where he stopped. What do you say about that? Yes, we know. Please just do make you call, make on the go. He clear say, okay, oh, you dey mock poor Nigerians. This government is no get shame at all. Oga, resign and return back to the right. It's not returning, you go use the time fully, where thunder will fire whoever connived and brought in this moron. This nemesis to us it will never be well with them and their supporters. Buhari is indeed an affliction upon Nigerians. Mad people everywhere that took over the asylum. It's true because what happened today was already been planned to cause pain and hardship by using S-men to kill farmers and destroy farmland. Yeah, Buhari eats free meal. He leaves behind time. He needs assistance from malams in Quranic schools from Sangaya. Which one is Sangaya again? Wow.